Hi everyone, good day. So our topic for today is all about quotient rule. So what is quotient rule? So it says here that we just need to let f of x be equal to u over b be the given function. Then it follows that the derivative of the function is just equal to v du minus u dv over v squared. So in simpler explanation class, if you have two functions wherein one of the function is in numerator and another function is in the denominator, then it follows that for you to get the derivative of that kind of function or a rational function, what you need to do is you will apply quotient rule. Wherein for quotient rule, you must use this formula, which is v du minus u dv over v squared. Okay, so let's have this problem. So let's say we're asked to solve for the derivative of the function given that we have 9x minus 2 over 4x plus 3. So what will be now the derivative of this? So again, in finding the derivative of this function, what we'll do is we'll just need to let the numerator as RU while the denominator will be RV. It means that if we will rewrite this, you will become 9x minus 2, while your v will be 4x plus 3. Then you just need to get du, so the du is simply as 9, while the dv will become 4. Then it means that the dy over dx will be just equal to, so you just need to multiply v du, so that's basically 4x plus 3 times 9 minus, that's the udv. So this will become 9x minus 2 times 4 all over v squared. So it means that my v is 4x plus 3. Then I must write this. Then if you will simplify this, what will happen is, of course, this will lead to 4x times 9. So that's basically 36x. 3 times 9, so that's 27. Minus 9x times 4, that's negative 36x. Then 4 times negative 2, that's negative 8. But we have negative in here. So this will become positive. This will become positive 8. Don't forget the denominator. That's 4x plus 3 raised to 2. So in simpler explanation, or if you will simplify this, 36x and negative 36x will be cancelled out. Then you just need to add the constant. 27 plus 8, that's 35. So this will lead to 35 over 4x plus 3 squared. So this will become now our dy over dx. I hope you can follow. Next, what if we have this given wherein we have y is equal to 8x squared plus 5x minus 19 over 3x plus 7. So same goes with the first problem. We'll apply again the quotient rule in finding the derivative of this. So it means that we need to let our numerator as u, then our denominator will be b. So what will happen is this will become 8x squared. Let me copy x the numerator that we have. 8x squared plus 5x minus 19, while our v is, that's 3x plus 7. It means that our du will become that 16x plus 5, while our dv will become equal to 3. Then after that, you will apply now the formula. So this will lead to dy over dx will be equal now to what? That's v du. So this will lead to 3x plus 7 times 16x plus 5 minus udv. So this one. So that's 8x squared plus 5x minus 19 times 3. And don't forget the denominator, that's v squared. So that's 3x plus 7 raised to 2. Okay, so what will happen now is this will become dy over dx will be equal to Using the FOIL method, this will become what? So this will become 3x times 16x, that's 48x squared. 3x times 5, that's 15x. 7 times 16 is what? So that's 112 plus 112x plus 35 minus um 8x squared times 3. So that's 8x squared times 3, that's 24x squared. So, but you need to multiply the negative, so this will become negative 24x squared. 5x times 3, that's 15x, but you need to multiply as well the negative, so this will become negative 15x. 3 times 19, that's negative 57, but you need to multiply negative as well, so this will become positive 57. Again, don't forget the over 3x plus 7 squared. Then, we'll have now the derivative. So, by combining like terms, so this will lead to 48x squared and minus 24x squared. So, this will lead to 24x squared. Then, we have here 15x, 112x, this one. So, it means that you can just simply cancel this out. Then, what's left is we'll have 112x. Then lastly, we just need to add 35 and 57. So this will result to positive 92 all over 3x plus 7 raised to 2. So this will become now the answer that we're looking for. Okay? So let's proceed now to the last example. Okay, so again, in this given function, if we are asked to get the derivative, so of course, we have a rational function again, a polynomial over a polynomial. So in that case, we'll use again the quotient rule. So let be the numerator be u, while the denominator will be rv. So u will become 4x squared plus 9x minus 1. Then rv will be x squared minus 6x plus 9. Then finding the du, this will lead to the derivative of this, which is just simply as 8x plus 9. While our dv will lead to 2x minus 6. Right? So I hope you get it. Then, what we'll do is we can now apply the formula. So that's v du. So this will become x squared minus 6x plus 9 times, that's 8x plus 9 minus u dv. So this will become 4x squared plus 9x minus 1 times 2x minus 6 all over x squared minus 6x plus 9. That's v squared. So what will happen in here is, of course, you need to simplify this. So the dy over dx will just be equal to x squared times 8x. So this will lead to 8x cubed. This will lead to 8x cubed. X squared times 9, that's 9x squared. Negative 6x times 8x, that's negative 48x squared. Negative 6x times 9, that's negative 54x. 9 times 8x, that's 72x. 9 times 9, that's 81. Minus, we'll distribute the negative right away. So that's 4x squared times 2x. So what will happen? So this will become negative 8x cubed since there's negative in here. So we'll multiply it now. 4x squared times negative 6. So that's negative 24x squared, but we'll multiply negative, so this will become 24x squared. 9x times 2x, so that's positive 18x squared. But we need to multiply negative, so this will become negative 18 x squared. 9x times negative 6, that's negative 54x times negative, so this will become 54x. Then we'll continue in here. So we'll have negative 1 times 2x, so that's negative 2x times negative, so this will become 2x. Negative 1 times negative 6, that's positive 6 times negative, so this will become negative 6. And all over x squared minus 6x plus 9 raised to 2. Then trying to add now the like terms. So we have the highest degree, which is 8x cubed. And as you can see here, it will be canceled out, no? How about x squared? So we have 1, 2, 3, then 4. Right? So you just need to add the positive terms. So 9 plus 24. So that's basically 33. Now minus 48 minus negative 48 minus 18. So that's negative 66. So the answer will be negative 33. No? Yeah. So negative 33 x squared will be the result. Then we also add the terms which has an x, no? As you can see here, we can cancel this out, cancel this out. 72x plus 2x, so that's 74x. Then lastly, we can add now the constant, that's 81 minus 6, so that's basically 75. All over x squared minus 6x plus 9 raised to 2 as well. So this will become now the answer that we're looking for. So I hope you understand the topic. Thank you.